Hello, it's Brian the speaker here. Hello to all my fellow speakers out there. Just wanted to go over something I've been wanting to do for a while. I'm really excited about this. It's the new trailers for Avengers Endgame. In fact, I'm going to show you two. I'm going to play them back to back so that you can get a total feel for what we've got to expect from Endgame coming up here on April 26th, just a couple of weeks away. Super excited. Went and saw Shazam last night, as you see from my previous video, and they had one of the trailers playing that, and tell you what, gives me tingles every time. My younger girls that were with me totally freaked out. We're just like holding each other's hands and you know, so one of the only times I get to act like a total little girl with my girls and not get the weird looks from everybody. Well, I might have gotten weird looks from everybody, but who cares? You know, you gotta do that for your kids. You gotta, you know. If you got kids, you know, you have to make a fool of yourself all the time. Anyway, not all the time, but you have to do it so you embarrass them, right? I mean, that's part of being a dad. Anyway, here's the trailers for Endgame. Hope you enjoy them, and we'll talk about them afterwards.
God, seems like 1,000 years ago. I fought my way out of that cave, became Iron Man. Realized I loved you. I know I said no more surprises, but I was really hoping to pull off one last one.
The world has changed. None of us can go back. All we can do is our best. And sometimes the best that we can do is to start over.
I saw all these people die.
I keep telling everybody they should move on. Some do. But not us.
Even if there's a small chance, we owe this to everyone who's not in this room to try.
We will. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
I like this one. If we do this, we'd be going in short-handed.
Yeah, you mean because he killed all our friends?
We owe this to everyone who's not in this room to try.
It's not about how much we lost. It's about how much we have left. We're the Avengers. We gotta finish this. You trust me? I do.
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
Tickets on sale now.
Yes. I can't tell you how excited I am. Those look awesome. Like I said, get tingles every time I see them. The music looks great. The characters look great. The story looks like it's just going to be phenomenal. I'd love to do a blow by blow, going through and talking about, you know, each individual moment and stuff in it, but I don't want to do that because I think it kind of pulls you out of the trailer and kind of keeps you from enjoying it and really feeling that build up, which, I mean, that's what a good trailer does. A good trailer is going to pull you in and just, I mean, make you want to see this movie. And Marvel has got that down. I hope they haven't showed the best parts of the trailer. It just looks phenomenal. Really excited to see this. The only fly in the ointment, as it were, is Brie Larson showing up in it. But I haven't seen Captain Marvel, and I'm not going to see Captain Marvel because I think I've already discussed that in previous videos. She's a nightmare. I hope they recast her and replace her with Emily Blunt. Like I've said before, I don't know. You could get just about anybody. I mean, anybody who's not a social justice nut and can keep their mouth shut before their movie opens and not alienate half your audience. You know, she's the only fly in the ointment, though. So I'm hoping that her presence and her nasty attitude and her inability to show more than 3 facial expressions does not trash this film and ruin it. My fear is, and I'm hearing this a lot from a lot of the reviewers and stuff, that, you know, everybody's afraid that they're going to make her the central focus of this movie, and that she's the biggest and the baddest, and that they can only defeat Thanos because of her. And it's just, you know, what a tragic thing to do to the rest of those characters that we've been watching and becoming a part of our lives for the last 10 years, you know. Just a horrible way to treat. I mean, if they'd have found somebody who was a likable character, and if the Captain Marvel movie had been anything like the Shazam movie, where you actually ended up liking the character at the end of the movie, it would have been a whole different story. But her political views influenced the way I felt about that film and just kind of trashed it for me and stuff. That's why I wish actors would just shut their pie holes and keep to acting. I don't, if I can see you instead of the person who is supposed to be who you're being, then you've ruined it. You've lost the ability to act. It's you know, the same thing happened when Tom Cruise did his little blah 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 about Scientology. For the longest time, I couldn't watch a Tom Cruise movie because the second I'd see him, it'd pull me right out of the film and that suspension of disbelief, and all you see is Tom Cruise. Now that finally faded for me, and I was actually able to enjoy his movies again, like Oblivion and everything after that, you know, because I finally got past that. But you know, anytime these big Hollywood actors come out and you know, trash people or trash somebody who doesn't think exactly like them politically, they make themselves irrelevant, you know, and they ruin that for me. So anyway, that, like I said, that's a small part, but you know, it is a concern. So I'm hoping if she is horrible in this next movie, I can just kind of compartmentalize her off to the side and actually just really enjoy the movie for everybody else, especially Robert Downey Jr., one of my all-time favorite actors. I've loved him ever since the first movies I ever saw him in, you know, Weird Science and stuff, when he plays this bit part. I mean, he's the bully in that movie. It doesn't really have anything to do with the major story arc of that film, and yet his presence was still, you just still remember him because he was so funny. And then it just kind of got better and better from there on in. And you know, Scarlett Johansson, the Olsen, I can't think of her first name, one of, you know, the sister of the Olsen twins, she does a phenomenal job. The guy that plays Vision, you'd think I'd remember all these names because I totally love these films. And I love him as Paul Bettany, sorry. But I love him as an actor. He's really great in anything he's in. You know, I remember him from A Knight's Tale. You know, he was the funniest character in there. He just brings that feel to a movie whenever he's in it. You know, all these characters really do. They're just great actors. Super excited. This is gonna be awesome. If we can just forget that Brie Larson's in it. Just everybody just agree to do that before we go in. And you know, that's what I'm gonna do. So I hope that this has helped you guys get ready and to feel that excitement, that build up You know, like I said, I didn't want to sit there and break it down second by second by second. You know, Hawkeye's character looks like he's lost everything, and he's just a desperate man ready to, you know, burn it all down to get back what he wants. They're all kind of in that camp, and you know, I can kind of see that's, you know, that's what's going to bring the drama to the story, is that these guys, you know, they keep saying that throughout the trailers, whatever it takes, and that's what it's going to come down to. How many of these people are going, I mean, we already know some of them are leaving the MCU, but who knows, they may get them under contract again. So I mean, there may be more appearances by Iron Man and stuff yet that we're not expecting, but it's going to be great. Looking forward to reviewing the movie after it happens. But I wanted to share my feelings about these trailers to help you get excited. I mean, all you got to do is watch the trailers, and if you're not excited, well, then you're dead. I mean, you don't have a pulse. There's something wrong with you. You're one of those weird people who just that don't feel anything when a great movie trailer's coming out, and you're just like, movies are dumb. Yeah, well, you're dumb. So, because these are usually the people that are like, I like sports. I like sports. If it's just about soccer or football or baseball or basketball, it's like, you know what? The rest of us like other things. And anyway, so super excited. And if you like those things too, great. That's great. I'm not making fun of anybody's choice in entertainment. Just don't crap on mine, and I won't crap on yours. I watched the Super Bowl. So anyway, it's going to be great. Looking forward to it. See you at the theater. See you next time.